Pretty song.
Oh, I love that. Do you want to stand in front of me when you're doing
Sirgun.
it? Yeah, you just kind of took me out.
It is Beth. Hi. I thought that was you. I saw the name and welcome.
Did you check that?
Miss Beth, you want to choose a card? Say when. Okay. Silence. It's like a night sky with a full moon, stars, and a very subtle face in the night sky, like a moon goddess amongst above the mountains reflected in the lake. Very beautiful. And tradition, what I like to do is give the honor to whoever's the newest. So both of you guys are new to me, so one of you we can all hear about your cards at the end, but we have time to hear one of those. Which one do you really want to hear?
Okay, mine is postponement.
Postponement. Does it have a number?
4, yes.
Number 4. Oh, I see the 4 of clouds. Postponement. Let's see. I was thinking today about the 7 steps to happiness, which people that are familiar with Kundalini Yoga know Yogi Bhajan's 7 steps to happiness, and of another one of his bits of sort of aphorisms or a little few sentences of wisdom is the 5 sutras of the Aquarian age, and one of them is, when the time is on you, start, and then the pressure's off. So it's about procrastination, and so I'll have to see if this postponement is something along those lines. Like, I definitely have learned in my life, it's like, if you can do it at that time, you probably should, because otherwise you might not be able to later. And so this is an interesting picture where she's in front of a picture frame of the landscape, which is behind her, like a picture within the picture. It says, the woman in this picture is living in a gray landscape full of unreal cutout clouds. Through the window frame, she can see colors and light and aliveness. And although she would like to move through the frame, as we can see by the rainbow colors appearing in her garment, she can't quite manage to do it. There's still too much what-if activity in her mind. Tomorrow never comes, they say, but no matter how often it's said, it seems that most of us tend to forget the truth of it. In fact, the one and only result of postponing things is a dull and depressing feeling of incompletion and stuckness today. The relief and expansiveness you will feel once you put aside all the dithering thoughts that are preventing you from acting now will make you wonder why you ever waited so long. And yeah, I definitely identify with that. I know I'll feel so much better after I do those errands, or if I've told someone I was going to do something, I feel this ethical kind of obligation that I need to do it. And this is part of why I want to talk about the 7 steps to happiness. The first one is commitment and the importance of fulfilling your commitments. And unfortunately, I've seen a lot of people amongst new age type metaphysical kind of communities that their understanding of following your intuition is, if you get any sort of intuition telling you, that you want to do something, it's just drop everything and just go, follow your bliss or follow your intuition. But if you know people like this who just cancel on you all the time, we were talking about this experience with the mower, right? And I had people I know like that. If someone, by the time they've changed plans and canceled on you 10, 15, 20 times, it's how much are you going to trust them? Are you going to even try to make plans and trust that they're going to fulfill their commitment? We have big commitments like relationships and, say marriages or maybe jobs, but small commitments like, meeting someone at a certain time. And sometimes we do need to follow our intuition, and we do need to be flexible and adapt to changes that are necessary, but not to blow everything off every time you have some whim to follow. So this is Osho's words from one of his books. He said, "Postponement is simply stupid. Tomorrow you will also have to decide, so why not today? And do you think that tomorrow you will be wiser than today? Do you think that tomorrow you will be livelier than today? Do you think that tomorrow you will be younger than today, fresher than today? Tomorrow you will be older. Your courage will be less. Tomorrow you will be more experienced. Your cunningness will be more. Tomorrow death will come closer. You will start wavering and being more afraid. Never postpone for tomorrow." That's what they say, right? What you can do today. Who knows? Tomorrow may come or may not come. If you have to decide, you have to decide right now. Dr. Vogel, the dentist, finished his examination on a pretty young patient. "Miss Baseman," he said, "I'm afraid I'm going to have to pull out your wisdom teeth." "Oh my," exclaimed the girl. "I'd rather have a baby." "Well," said Dr. Vogel, "could you make up your mind so I can adjust the chair?" Make up your mind. Don't go on postponing infinitely. Sometimes this is what we were talking about. You gotta strike when the iron's hot. We were talking about the Kundalini yoga training that I hosted at my studio in Columbus. And it's the first time and only time it's ever been in Columbus. So it was when I did my Kundalini training there in 2014, it was in Cincinnati area, and it was the first time it's ever been in Ohio. And since then, they started doing them in Cleveland, and they do mini trainings here. I don't know if they've done full ones, but so I told people this is a big deal. This is a major Kundalini studio owner and teacher of level 3. She's coming to Columbus and our very own Dr. Rosemary Shaw here was fortunate enough to take that opportunity and do this almost a year of training. About 10 people did it, and maybe 7 or 8 completed it, and people were like, probably 6 or 7 people said they were going to do it. Some of them signed up, paid for it, and then they backed out. And they're like, oh, I'll just do it next time you do it. And COVID hit, and I shut my studio down. And will there ever be a next time? Probably not. So you were part of the first and only, possibly ever. So we don't want to have regrets like that, right? If you have an intuition, something is really going to serve you, really going to boost your well-being, you have to follow that. And another one of my favorite quotes, this guy said, everyone must endure one of these two things, either the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And I don't believe in regretting things because you can't change the past, but sometimes you have that feeling like you wish you would have done something that you can no longer do. More in terms of like small things like waking up early to do like a class, or to do some SadaNam, some personal practice, to do something special. And that's taking that discipline to get up and do it. And if you don't, you never get, I mean, some things you never get another chance. But so that's a little bit about postponement, and you can feel good about yourselves that you followed the call and showed up here today to get some healing for your body, your mind, your soul. So let's get right into it. Does anyone have any particular tension you want to work on? I just kind of like to go over like the major areas, like some legs, spine, neck. But if you have a little cushion you want to sit up on, and roll up a little blanket or cushion, or just as you are, but just to get that tall spine and lift up the sitting bones. And we'll start to roll the shoulders up and back a few times, loosening, and let them relax all the way loose down your back. And when you find that nice center point, so you're not falling forward or left or right, leaning back a little bit will allow you to get a deeper breath into your belly and your heart. So bring your attention inwards. Feel every moment of this breath, the expansion in the belly and the heart. Little pause before the exhale and a little pause before the inhale. Draw the left hand over your heart, right hand over the navel. Couple more deep breaths. You can feel that expansion and send yourself healing. Feel the warmth, like you're holding yourself, hugging yourself with self-love. Any other intention that you need in your life, take a deep breath in, breathe in that feeling, hold it in, hold your intention, create that and feel it in this moment. And then exhale, join the palms and start to rub, building a little energy circulation. And then coming to stillness at the heart, the thumbs press gently to the breastbone. We'll do a few stress relief breaths. So if you inhale through your nose and sigh out your mouth. Couple more. Nice deep inhale, sigh all the breath out. Once more, if you want to make that ah sound for stress relief. Very nice. Now just breathe and feel that shift you've created. And remember that next time something stresses you out, just a few deep breaths with complete exhales and you can shift it. We'll tune in here with our opening mantra that we use before Kundalini practices. This is a beautiful mantra of gratitude and honoring the guidance that we receive. So, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. It's the vibration of the universe, ONG. Ong Namo means to honor that. Gurudev, we'd say a guru is like a master or teacher, but it means that which brings light to darkness. And Dev as in divine, celestial wisdom and guidance. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. We'll inhale to begin. Om Inhale, hold your breath, no tension, just holding, feeling those subtle vibrations, the resonance of the mantra. As you exhale, release your palms. As you inhale, sweep up until they come together, coming down through the center as you exhale through the third eye and the heart. Take a few more with deep breath. Just gathering a little energy, warming up the shoulders. So let's just do one more deep inhale and hold at the top, stretching the spine. Inhale a little more, stretch a little higher. To the third eye as you exhale, blessing the mind, intuition, and down to the heart. And then we'll let that go. And mindfully coming forwards to tabletop or all fours. We'll do a little cat-cow. So we get the fingers spread with flat palms right under the shoulders. Knees hip-width apart. And you roll the pits of your elbows forwards. And then as you inhale, start to lift up the face. As you exhale, round into the cat, drawing the navel in. Continue inhaling as you rise up. Exhaling as you round and drawing that navel in all the way will help your low back. And just take a few more at your own pace, listening to your body. That's good. Take one more inhale, push into the floor, lift up. Exhale, round, hold the breath out, draw the navel in. And then inhale to center. And come to your seat, stretching the legs out straight and bouncing your knees to the palms flat, right next to your hips so you can lengthen your spine up. Depending on how much stretch sensation you want, you can lean forward a bit. That'll make it spicier for your legs, behind your knees. We're just loosening up a bit so that you can find better relaxation and meditation later. And if you haven't already, you may want to lean forward a bit more. Flex and point your toes a few times. And then tuck your legs back into your cross-legged. We'll do a little side bend and shoulder stretch. So I'm take my right hand, grab onto the left wrist, draw it straight up, and then I'm going to be going to the right. So I'm the opposite of you. That's okay. Just breathing, maybe going a little further, just a couple breaths, and then just lower that right hand down so you have some support and you can go a little further. Breathe deep into your ribs and shoulder. Take one more inhale. Now stay here, but as you exhale, bring your left hand down. As you inhale, bring it up. Just going to do this about 2 more times. Clear through any stress or tension deposits in your shoulder. And on your next inhale, come up to center. Left hand grabs the right wrist this time, drawing it straight up, slightly over to your left. Feel that nice opening behind your shoulder blade. When you're ready, lowering the left hand down and kind of walking it out so you can get deeper. And try to ground both your hips down to your mat if one starts to pop up. Yeah, I like to rotate my wrist here. It's like, why not? It's very graceful. And then we'll circle, exhaling down, inhaling up. Just a few will do. And on your inhale, coming up to center, palms together. Exhale down. Alright, I think that's enough stretching for now. I want to get into our meditation. So, again, if you want to prop up your sitting bones a little, get set for lovely meditation. There's thousands of different meditations for different purposes, and today what I felt called to share with you is this healing and heart-opening mantra. It's the Guru Guru Wahe Guru Guru Ram Das Guru mantra, and we'll get into the mudra in a moment, but it looks like this. It's left hand over the heart and right hand on top. And just to give you a little background and try to help you understand this mantra, I don't have like a whiteboard visual aid for you like I sometimes do, but it's like every other word of it is guru, and you know what that means. Gu is darkness and Ru is light, that which brings light and shines away darkness. And darkness, is necessary. It's not a bad thing. It's like the yin and the yang. They kind of complete each other and define each other. But sometimes we're just stuck in darkness. A lot of people are having this experience: stress, pain, fear with the world, So we're saying guru, and the tongue rolls off the roof of the mouth. We're bringing light, we're bringing guidance. So it's guru, guru, wa, he, guru. And wa is the Sanskrit, like we have the word wow. It's amazement, ecstasy, and he means that is. So wa, he, guru is kind of like hallelujah. It's like, wow, amazing. Gratitude for this guidance, this support that we get from that vibration of the universe. Guru Guru Wahe Guru, Guru Ram Das Guru. And he was the fourth guru, the guru of the heart, also is the fourth chakra, who is known for miraculous healing abilities, and people would travel for many miles by foot to see him and receive miracles of healing. And he would dress in a very plain peasant's cloak and go out and wash their feet and feed them and care for them like a servant. And then in the morning, they would see he was the guru on the throne, and the court of the guru is kind of like the Pope in Punjab. And they're like, wow, that looks like the servant that was washing my feet last night, and he's the guru, So that's the type of humility, humble service to humanity and healing energy that this mantra invokes. Guru Guru, Wahe Guru, Guru Ram Das Guru. This is a musical meditation. Ram Das. We also have Baba Ram Das, who was a Harvard professor of psychology. You may be familiar with Be Here Now. That's the other Ram Das. But Ram Das means servant of God, basically. Ram meaning the divine, and Das of servant. So got that in Guru. Guru Guru Wahe Guru Guru Ram Das Guru. So you can bring left hand over the heart, right hand on top. And you're again holding and healing your heart. When your heart opens, it's just this overflowing compassion, love for yourself and for all beings. So here you can call in those miracles, healing for yourself and for others. And you can just join in when you're ready. Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Ahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Little louder from your heart. Guru Guru Ahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Ahe Guru Ramdas Guru. Calling in healing for all those in need. Guru Guru Ahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Ahe Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Ahe Guru Ramdas Guru. Sing it out now for all beings. Guru Guru Ahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Once more with all your heart. Guru Guru Ahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru One more time. Guru Guru Ahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath as you hold your heart, sending healing, emotional healing, physical healing to every part of you. Keep holding the mudra as you exhale, and again, inhale deeply, hold at the top. Send this healing out to each other to fill this room, a beautiful green light from your heart with every beat, rippling out, healing love to each other, out into the rest of the city. And exhale. And we'll do this one more time. Nice deep breath. Breathe into your heart. Hold this breath. Send every beat of your heart out beyond the city to all of Ohio, America, the world, and the entire universe, to all beings. Universal compassion, even to those who you don't like. Forgiveness. When you need to, exhale and relax. Just lower your chin towards your chest. We'll do a few neck rolls to the right, inhaling up and back. Exhaling down, around, just clearing out your neck a few times. You come to the chest, then reverse to your left. Still inhaling back, exhaling down. Everything loose, loose shoulders, face, and jaw. On an inhale, coming to center and relax. It's time for your relaxation sound bath. So you can come to your back and feel free to use any props you might have handy. A blanket over you is nice, or under your neck, or something under your knees if they're sensitive. So if you roll your shoulder blades underneath your body, so shoulders come down away from the ears. Traditionally, the palms face up. That'll let the shoulders relax. Just an open gesture to receive healing. Let your eyes roll back, softening forehead and jaw. Let go of the belly, the breath, and letting go of the entire body. And I have no further instruction for you, so this is your time. I would encourage you to be as still and as relaxed as you can be. That way your body can heal and rejuvenate. But you could be meditating on the sounds you hear. You could go to sleep if you want. You can snore. That's fine with, there's no judgment. Do what you need to do. But I would encourage you to just let these sounds wash over you and just be in an open state. So rather than, the mind goes into judgment and likes and dislikes, everything just is. You'll hear sounds, some of them you might like or not like, but it's irrelevant, This is your time. Just take it all in and you'll receive the most healing at every level, emotional, mental, and physical. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, down in the river to pray. Come on, sisters, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Come on, brothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Come on, mothers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, let's go down, come on down. Come on, fathers, let's go down, down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. this realm in which we live, which we call the universe. This word means one song, universe. It's created on this idea that everything exists through vibration, and vibration is sound. Sound is vibration. Every atom exists in solid, liquid, gas, plasma due to the level of vibration, the frequency, energy that makes up all matter. In the Eastern traditions, this hum of life is called Om or Om. By tuning into this vibration, like you tune an instrument, you can harmonize your voice, your intentions, your life with the harmony, the vibration of the universe. This word means one song. So you can continue to relax your body, but come back to yourself and give yourself some little pat on the back, a little self-love for taking the time to bring your healing, to tune the instrument so you can create beautiful music in your own way. You fill up your cup so that you can share. That peace that you cultivate within you will naturally radiate to all those around you, and that will ripple out to all that they go in contact with. And that's how we bring a more peaceful world. It's an inside job. Start to deepen your breath, bringing in that energy of your intentions again, that beautiful, perfect self, perfect experience of your highest self. Start to invite some gentle movement to fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, just gently kind of bringing movement and a little stretching. As you stretch your arms up past your ears, you can get a full body stretch. And take a deep breath as you stretch, and then sigh it out. And start to hug your knees towards your chest. Give your knees a little squeeze. You can circle the knees to massage your back. And if you're circling one way, then a few times the other way, and that'll give you a little low back massage. Then you can choose either rocking forwards and back, all along the spine, or onto your side if you prefer, taking your time. To eventually meet me in seated. close, as every Kundalini class, I love to do this little blessing that all Kundalini classes in the world have ended with since the 70s. So, this is called the Long Time Sun Song. So you can bring your palms together and do a little fire, a little energy, just to wake yourself up a little bit. And then coming to your heart. The words to this coming from a Celtic blessing, it's may the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. So we do it 3 times, so you can start to catch on or just send out your intentions. First time to yourself, that's self-love. You have to ask for anything you want to receive, right? So you're asking for that guidance and healing, and then sending it out to someone you know who needs it, and send it to all beings. Anyone that comes into your mind who you don't want to send it to because you don't like them, anyone you're trying to forgive, the world's leaders, sending us to all. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all beings, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. 3 long SadaNam, Sat, truth, Nam, like name, identity. I am truth, the highest self. May you be blessed, blissful, bountiful, and beautiful, healthy, happy, and holy. Peace to all, light to all, and love to all. SadaNam. So I mentioned the 7 steps to happiness, where the first step is commitment. In order to do anything, first you have to commit to it. To get up, to go to sleep. Anytime to accomplish the smallest thing or the biggest thing takes a commitment, and then it's follow through. So commitment and knowing that you fulfill your commitments, that you can rely on yourself, then other people can rely on you. That builds character. It's the second step. Character gives you dignity. Dignity gives you divinity, which gives you grace. And finally, the power to sacrifice, which is the final step to happiness. So it's not getting things that brings us happiness. It's actually giving. Like you're saying, being a giver. And that, you free yourself from things. And it's, like they say around the holidays, we talked about this in the December session, that it's the joy of giving. It's not receiving, but giving. That's sacrificing. If you do something for someone, do things for charities, volunteering, doing something for a family member or friend, you do it out of love and compassion that just flows through you into action, into your words, and it's the best feelings. That's why it leads to happiness. So